Hello sailors, and welcome to our second port of call. Today we have docked in Ponta Delgada in the Azores as we cross the Atlantic on board Celebrity Silhouette, and it is day 9 of our 13-night cruise. I got up early to watch us dock in the harbour, and then as we docked I looked out into the horizon to see the Enchanted Princess was also coming into dock behind us. She was on a transatlantic voyage from Fort Lauderdale to Southampton, and she left port the day after us, and this was her first port of call. Last year we did a 4-day trip on her sister ship, the Sky Princess. The link to that vlog will be in the top right or in the description below. We had breakfast in the cabin this morning, and after breakfast the famous 5 minus the other Ian all got off the ship and went for a small trip into town. For our safety, we had to get on a shuttle bus through the port because there was lots of works going on. We walked around the city for a bit just to see what it had to offer. We ended up by the waterfront area and the other part of the dock where Enchanted Princess had come in. We spotted some crabs on the rocks as we walked around trying to find a cafe to have a drink. We finally found somewhere to stop to have a drink. Some of us had homemade lemonade, or ginger and mint, or pineapple juice as our drinks. I had a ham and cheese and butter croissant. We then walked around the waterfront and saw some really cool etchings on the port side. And there was this really cool Welsh one that I took a picture of and then messaged to Gavin and Luke, the cruise monkeys. really wanted some crisps, so I found a supermarket on the way back to the shuttle bus. We stopped off to get crisps and some of those lovely Milka biscuits that I like. When we got back on board, I sat on the balcony for a bit before I headed up to the deck to sit outside, and then headed down to the sauna and the spa to have a detox before dinner. We met in the World Bar for a drink. I was the last person down. Juliana came up to us as we left and said, "Oh, Mr. Mark, I'm really sorry I didn't get to make you a drink this evening." So I said that she could make me something very special the following evening. She does make me non-alcoholic cocktails. The only problem is the others taste them, they really like them, and then she has to make them with alcohol for them the next time. We did have a look at some cruise deals this evening for 2023, albeit on a different cruise line. We headed to the Grand Cuvée main dining room for dinner this evening. If you'd like a look at the full menu, please remember to press the pause button. Starters consisted of ahi tuna niçoise, morel mushrooms, and chicken terrine and Hungarian beef goulash. We had chicken Kiev and slow roasted beef brisket for mains. There was some Rocky Road ice cream and a New York cheesecake with strawberry sauce for dessert. We met briefly in the martini bar after dinner before heading up to Sky Lounge in 14 for the 80s night and competition. It was good fun to start with, but then it got a little boring near the end. It was the left side versus the right side with two team leaders. You had to tell the team leader the song, the artist, and they would have to run and touch the podium at the front, but they couldn't leave the circle of doom, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. It kind of just kept going on and on and on. But as soon as it finished, the place cleared out. There was a full moon in the sky, and I wanted to try and get a picture of the moon over the water, and I'm sure you'll agree, it looks quite amazing. I then went to the Ocean View Cafe, got some teas and milk for us, went back down to the room, we drank those, we played some games on the iPad as usual, and then it was time for slumber. Our next episode is brought to you by the numbers 10 and 13 and the words Easter Bunny and helicopter. So it's now time to turn out the lights and for us to say good night, sailors, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching.